Welcome today to Practice Stroke. I'm going to be teaching you today how to take a 3/4 inch brush and how to roll the edges of a leaf and get a look that lots of people like. That isn't really hard, but it takes a little practice, and practice strokes are perfect for you to learn this. So let's get started. I've got my double loader. I have a sponge in here that you wet just to let you see. So you can store your paints. You pop it on here with these two notches. And this is called a double loader, which is on our website, onestroke.com. And this helps you load your brushes and not have problems with the muddy brushes. All right, so I've dampened my brush. I've laid it on the paper towel with water. We paint with medium, not water if we need it, okay? So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna do 1/3 sap, split the brush, and 2/3 citrus. I'm going to come right here and push really hard back and forth, okay, until I'm working it up 2/3 up. So I can come here and get more paint. I needed a little bit more citrus. Now see, the sap's a little much more. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more citrus. Okay. All right. So now when I picked up that second time, I'm not pushing as hard because I want the outside of those brush to have that shade on it. Now, what I like to do is I can pick up a little bit of white on one corner and work that in after the brush is totally loaded, okay? And I'm going to be going on paper, so I want to get a touch of medium, not much, and go back and forth, and I'm ready. Now, when I come back to get more paint, you can use this paint right in here instead of dipping more unless you need more. All right. So what I want to share with you, since we're on black, I'm going to put the citrus in the outside. So I put a V there to start with, and then I'm sliding slowly to make sure that I get that smooth look. Okay. So I told you, just come right back in here and pick up again. So I'm going to come way out here because I want it big enough for you to see. I'm doing this with 3/4. You could be doing it with a 12 or whatever brush. And then I'm sliding my stem in. So when you slide your stem in, you're lifting the front edge and dragging, all right, to get a nice edge. And then you can come back here, guys, and go right along there to make sure you have a nice edge. All right. Now I'm going to take to roll. Let's get another one. Let's do another one here. And I can pick up right here some white and some magenta. Wicker white, magenta. These are all multi-surface paints. They have a sealer in them, so they go on glass, indoor, outdoor. All right, so now look, I can take and go like this and roll the brush, which takes some practice. I have a whole tutorial about doing that, okay? So let's get some more paint. I'm going to get a little bit more medium, work this in. Let's go back over this. All right, so we're going to touch right here. Here's your V. So I'm going to go right here. There's a starter stroke. Then I'm going to wiggle, roll the left corner, roll it back. Oops. The beauty about this, you can just go right back over it. All right, let's go right back over it. Scrub, 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 roll, and roll it back. Okay, so see how that gets a little bit of a pink corner? And now I'm going to come back here, get more paint, a little bit more medium. And we're going to go right here. And stand up, stand up. So then I come in here and do the edge. All right. So you make sure you're doing this right. I want you to scrub and pull. And then you roll the one corner and roll it back down. If you're on the other side, you're going to roll the corner, roll it back. You can come back down. Now, when I rolled it, this green stays there. Okay, it doesn't move. So go back and watch that again when you're practicing, okay? All right, so now I'm going to pick up the citrus and the sap. Work this in. Okay, so whatever's on the outside is what we're going to follow with. So that's a citrus. So I'm going to take the citrus and I'm going to roll it in, roll it back out, and then stand up. All right. Now, so this is two different ways to do this. Now, this is what's important about what's happening here. All right. This dark green needs to stay out here. So let's come right here. So the citrus follows, right? So lay that citrus edge in, but see the dark greens going along the outside edge and flow down there. Okay, so see, it just looks like the back's curved over. Now, one way that you can practice this is you're going to go, I want you to practice doing the ribbon, which is chisel to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Okay, so that's how you're going to practice doing that. So what you want to see is that this is lifting and turning by coming, I started on chisel, lay to the side, come back to the chisel, then lay to the side, but come back to the chisel, lay to the side, back to the chisel, lay to the side. Now, what happens with this is that you have to come all the way back up and then lay down. But the whole time you're doing this, you're moving downward. Don't stand still. Okay. Same thing here. So let's look at this. I'm going to have some citrus and sap. Oh, we'll dip some of that and work it in. Okay. Then I'm going to pick up white and magenta. And this already has a medium over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow this. And then you're going to lay it down like we're doing the ribbon. Then we stand up and slide along here. Okay. So you just get a little bit of that underneath rolled up. All right. So I'm going to bring some more dark green in here. All right. See that underneath color? That automatically does it for you. All right. But what you can do over here is you can come in here and clean this up if it's not doing what you want it to do. All right. Okay, and just clean that up. You can also come under here and get it to look even more like you want it to look. All right. So it's a fun technique and it's simple to do. Just make sure that on the black, you might see it on a lighter color, you might see it better. Okay, see how I want that the sap to be looking like it rolls from behind. Okay, that's really important. And you don't even have to come a shade underneath because it already does it automatically for you. But on this one, we wanted to, I'm going to do it again. Let's just do it again with some magenta and sap. Okay, so let's try it one more time. We're going to wiggle, 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 roll the brush over and back. And there we have it. And you have that pretty color. Okay, so same thing. Remember, I told you when we're practicing this, we're going to roll it and we're going to keep the sap green down that whole time. All right. So one more thing, let's see it one more time. Chisel, lay to the side, stand all the way up to the chisel, lay to the other side, chisel, lay to the other side. This is good homework. All right. That's for the 3/4. That's for the 16. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this practice and share with us on our Facebook group. We love to see Donna Dewberry's official one stroke group on Facebook. and we have all kinds of lives and sales there. Please subscribe and let me know that you like our practice strokes and you do your homework. All right. See you next time.